really, really cheap glasses department.
Does your insurance pay for glasses? Dev?
Mine does not.
Oh, I'm talking about Reptile. I'm not talking about
Oh.
me. Reptile says he's trying to find out where to get new
I got
glasses.
glasses online. I can.
Yeah, my daughter says
Can you give him a link, Wendy?
my daughter orders glasses offline, and she just goes to the optometrist and gets her prescription, and then she goes online and gets her glasses. And she says she gets a if she doesn't like them when they come, she's got so long she can return them and exchange them for different frames or whatever, and it don't cost her anything extra to do that.
Oh, trying to figure out where they take his insurance so he can get them cheaper.
Yeah.
Walmart.
No, my insurance won't let me go to Walmart. I have to go.
What?
I've only got one place I can go with my insurance now, and that's America's Contacts and Eyeglasses. It's the only place in my area that will accept my insurance.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Walmart usually takes all insurance.
They don't take United Health Dual Complete.
Why is my volume so low? Let me fix that. It shouldn't be low.
Yeah, I buy direct. Yeah, after you get the prescription. That's what my daughter did, and she said it was really, really cheap, and they were really good glasses.
Oh, that really sucks. The place that actually does take his insurance isn't open anymore.
Call your insurance company. They'll tell you who's taking your insurance again.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, Mona. Call them up. Call your insurance and ask them what retailers you can get glasses from, and they'll tell you.
They'll give you a list in your area of places that accept the insurance.
Yep, that's a good point. Good point, Mona. Thank you.
That's exactly what I had to do. That's when we found out that I had one choice here in the area, and that was America's Contacts and Eyeglasses. What I didn't like about it was last year when I got my glasses at a different place that carried the insurance, they let the insurance covered my transitional lenses.
Yeah.
America's Contacts and Eyeglasses won't bill the insurance for that. You have to pay extra to have the transitional lenses.
Yeah.
And they wanted to charge me another $14 for anti-glare, and I didn't have it. I mean, I really wanted the anti-glare because I'm live streaming, and it would keep the screen from hitting me in the face or coming off my glasses.
Yeah.
But I couldn't afford the $14 to do that. I mean, it was $100 to get the transitionals.
Hey.
You might want to try to stream without your camera on.
Oh, yeah, I did have it off. There we go.
Yeah. That might give you more.
Yellow smiling. Trophy yellow smiling. That's from your channel, Mona.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hello.
Tinfoil hat is.
Tinfoil hat. Hello, dear. Hello.
As you can see, the icons don't show up in this version.
No,
we just get a bunch of words.
Yeah, we just get words. So
Paul Harvey.
Hello, Paul.
Speaking from your channel. Kathy's on your channel.
Kathy's on your channel, I thought. Oh no, she's over there on Mona's. Okay.
Hello, Kathy. She's on Wendy's channel. It'll have a double chain link at the top if they're coming from my channel. Okay.
Look, it's Nobby.
Nobby, what in the world kind of fruit is that?
That's the something apple. That's the something apple. I remember it because I thought that's really cool.
You get some really neat plants up there on your deal. Nobby, we gotta like looking at them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, you
I
got
was
kicked
on.
off of my channel. How'd
What do
that
you
happen?
mean?
How'd that happen? Yeah. Ooh, nice cherry.
You mean someone kicked you or just the internet kicked you off?
Yeah, we see you, Kathy, but you're on Mona's.
Yeah.
Oh, now, yeah,
Yep,
now it's showing
she's
you
back
again.
on my channel.
Now
Okay.
you're back. Okay. Good.
I'm glad because I only have 1 or 2 people I left as mods and they don't really mod.
Yeah.
That was weird. I'm the only one who mods.
And she's pretty good at it.
Well, no, Kerry likes to drop his phone and ban me on accident.
Oh yeah, he did that one night. I heard him and removed a bunch of people. I'm like, what happened? And then Carrie's like, oh, I dropped my phone.
Kerry, you should come up here and talk with us too.
Not somebody's coughing. Did you get a fur ball?
Yeah, I gotta let my dog out.
You swallowed your hot dog again?
Did you see we were talking with your dog last night?
He told me that. I haven't seen it. I went back and watched it. I guess when I had to run out to meet those people outside.
Yeah.
I guess she took over my chair and took over my stream and.
Yep.
Her name's
She
Baby.
answer to her name.
Her name's Baby. So,
that's what I thought. She wouldn't respond to her name, but when Bev whistled, she responded.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
It was fun.
She's a good baby. I'm telling you, she really is.
So what fruit is that one? That green lumpy stuff?
Huh?
Oh, look at those raspberries. Look at those raspberries, man.
I wish I had some raspberries to eat right now. Nobby.
Kathy just called you Deb.
Yeah.
Those raspberries look
voice.
Here, I'll change my name to my email address. That way I don't have to type it in chat. Because whenever you type your email address in a chat, the chat bots will grab that and then they'll sign you up for different drama crap. Like they'll have you've seen the sex bots come through, I'm sure, right? Well, if you put it in the chat, sex bots will get it and they'll start spamming you. So I'll just put it as my name instead of Blue Nosed Otter. There we go.
All those sex bots think I'm a man. They keep sending me emails for men.
Yeah.
She has your email address. The autocorrect isn't going to stop. Oh, Navi, that part spooked me out.
Should have heard it.
I stopped watching when it got to that.
I shit myself
I
making
did
it
like
myself.
all the fruit stuff.
That's a Ouija board.
I frightened myself to death doing that movie.
Well, I didn't get an email from you, so.
No, she says she needs to email, but she has your email address.
Oh, well, send me an email so I.
Look at the size of that lemon. We used to have lemons like that in California when we lived in California on our lemon tree in the backyard. We used to have lemons like that.
That's one of the Mars big lemons, that one.
Wow.
Can you guess what that is then?
A lime.
Nope.
I'm trying to remember.
It makes tea.
It's what?
Goji berry. Oh, I can't remember.
It makes Earl Grey tea.
Earl Grey tea?
It makes Earl Grey tea, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Have you heard of bergamot before?
I've never drinking that tea. I've
Bergamot.
never drank that kind of tea yet.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's
bergamot.
what a lot of coffee drinkers go to. And that's called what kind of apple?
It's a bergamot lemon.
No, the
Bergamot.
custard apple. There we go.
This one here.
That
is
looks
an interesting one.
Yep.
This one, I think it's a banana plant. I'm not too sure what it's called. It comes up in a minute.
Oh, you wrote custard apple on it. I thought
Custard
that was
apple, that's
interesting.
what it
That's
is, yeah.
pomegranate.
Yeah,
That's pomegranate there.
it's a custard apple. That's right. Yeah.
That's one of my favorites is pomegranate. Can't eat it anymore. Ain't got no teeth. But at one time, it was my favorite fruit.
You drink it.
I juiced it.
I drink it all the time.
I love
like
eating
to
them.
High in
like to
antioxidants. It's good for your heart.
I like to take pomegranate. It's pomegranate cranberry juice. And you mix 1/3 of that with 1/3 of Mountain Dew and 1/3 of orange juice. And it's a drink that you talk about quench your thirst, cool you off, and pep you up. It's wonderful. It's my
I did
friend
apple,
Grover.
lemon, carrot, and then I would throw pomegranate and a ton of watermelon in, and I had a ton of juice every morning.
Yeah. Well,
And
that
then I had,
recipe,
what's prickly pear.
yeah. But with the orange, cranberry, pomegranate, and a little bit of caffeine from the Mountain Dew, okay? The Mountain Dew is basically to thin it out a little bit. I'll tell you what, everybody I've made it for has fallen in love with that juice.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. They asked me to make it here in the park so that, because, you got 3 liters of juice when you get through making it. And so I keep a liter and I send a liter over to Pam and Pat. Now Shannon wants me to make him some. So now I've got 4 people that want what we call Grover juice, because Grover Pickell invented it. It's his recipe.
They're massive coconuts, them, aren't they? I think.
Yeah.
I think they
But
are.
the milk's kept dripping out. Somebody stuck a straw in it. Piece of bamboo, actually.
I don't know what that is.
It's coconut.
With a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Yes, it was.
Man, you gotta stop with the food on there. You're making me hungry. And I just ate. That's not a good sign. That means I'm gonna eat chocolate. And if I eat chocolate, I'm gonna get too
Yay,
much chocolate, too
chocolate.
much sugar.
Oh,
You're limited to 3 squares. That's it, of chocolate. No more, no less. But 3 squares of dark, 70% dark chocolate takes your cholesterol down.
Yeah, I know. That's why I eat chocolate every day, and people
I left
tell
the
me, "Oh,
90
no, you need to cut it
chocolate.
out and stop eating chocolate."
What?
Actually, my doctor actually told me to eat the chocolate because it lowers my blood pressure too.
Yes. That's why I had decided to go off sugar. That's why I gave up for Lent, you might say, was sugar. And my blood pressure went from 185 to 285. My cholesterol level, rather.
Yeah.
And I told the doctor that I said, I quit eating chocolate. I looked it up and I found out it was dark chocolate, but it has to be at least 70% cocoa. So I looked it up and I started eating it, and my cholesterol's already dropped completely down to where it should be, just from eating the chocolate every night. And I have 3 squares before I go to bed every night of we get it at Aldi's now.
Yeah, it's the same chocolate that I get from Aldi's.
Now it's coming in a box instead of the red bag one. Now it's coming in a box. I'll turn my camera back on here.
Yeah, I buy 12 of them at a time.
These?
Yep.
Yeah. They're at Aldi's. They're really cheap.
Yeah,
But
$1.35 here.
yeah. And
And it's a pound of chocolate.
right. And it's broke up into squares, and you eat 3 squares is the amount Doc said I needed to lower my cholesterol without raising my sugar. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 squares a night. Yes, Kathy. It has to be 70%, at least 70% dark chocolate. These here are 85% dark chocolate. The more dark chocolate or cocoa it has, the less sugar it has.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate.
I like the 90%.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that's too dark. Oof. The
Yeah.
85 is as high as I go.
Yeah, it has to be
Keeps
at least
me from binging on it.
Yeah, well, it has to be at least 70% cocoa in order to do the job of lowering your cholesterol without raising your sugar. So,
howdy, you-haul.
Well, hello there. Hello there, my little cutie. How you doing?
From you-haul.
Oh, I love you, Hall. He's such a sweetheart. He really is. So cool.
I said that to somebody, and they asked me if I was dating, and I said no.
No. He's just a really cute, loving, kind person. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I have nothing but good memories of my time with U-Haul as in the convoy. Of honor last year was just wonderful. So it was really good to see a U-Haul truck in the convoy too.
Hey, Kathy, if you were a coffee drinker, take and put the 3 chunks of about an ounce. Put about an ounce of chocolate in your coffee when you drink your coffee, the dark chocolate, and it'll actually taste good with your coffee. If you don't like to eat dark chocolate,
don't add sugar to your coffee.
Yeah, just add it to your coffee, and it'll taste good in your coffee.
Yeah.
Or add it to chili. When I make my chili, I always throw in a bar of 80% dark chocolate when I make my chili. That's why I haven't added my chili recipe to my book yet, because that's my best recipe, and it has to be cooked a special way. So I'm going to put that in, and it has to have dark chocolate in it. It's
Now the best way I have found to eat my dark chocolates, because I'm an ice cream eater, and I get the dark Dutch chocolate ice cream, and then I chop up my 3 little squares, and I drizzle it all over my ice cream.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
That's something you could do, Kathy. Kathy says they use Splenda. What they can actually do is melt down their dark chocolate and add that Splenda, because that's not sugar.
Right.
It's just don't use that much, because that stuff is super, super sweet. I mean,
try it without adding sugar first after you've melted the chocolate in the hot coffee.
Yeah, that too. Melt down your chocolate and put some Splenda in it to make it sweeter. That'll taste good. It'll taste like it'll be sweet, but it won't have all that sugar, and you won't have to have the dark chocolate flavor.
Yeah. Now, if you ever really make yourself eat dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate, before long, you're going to find out you really don't like milk chocolate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I did.
I did.
One of my friends got me hooked on the dark chocolate. They're like, because I couldn't get any milk chocolate, and she brought me some dark chocolate and was like, here, just try this and just eat this for the next couple days, and you're going to be craving it. And I was like, yeah, it's really, really good.
In the restaurant, when I was a kid growing up, okay, Granddad's chocolate chip cookies, okay, were made with dark chocolate. And he'd let us kids have a little handful of those dark chocolate chips, every now and then. And I got to where I like the semi-sweet chocolate. So in time, it grows on you, Kathy.
Kathy don't eat a lot of things. They don't eat meat. They don't eat sugar.
Yeah. Well, Kathy, another thing is if you take your little square of dark chocolate and you dip it in some natural peanut butter, that's really good too.
Oh yeah, true.
I got peanut butter on my chocolate.
Take 2 of those squares and put you about just about a half an inch layer thick of peanut butter between the 2 pieces of chocolate, and just
and go for
freeze it, and then just like bite chunks off of it.
Oh yeah. You got it. You got it. I love my fruit. I just got it out of the freezer. I'd always, because I want to enjoy it now and then. And if it's frozen, it slivers, it chops up better if it's frozen to put on my ice cream.
Oh, you eat meat but not chicken. Okay, I got you. Do you eat goat?
Kathy, did you work in a chicken plant?
Or what about eating dog?
Hot dog.
Okay.
Sorry, Nobby's videos making me name off different animals.
Run.
What about
hot dog size?
Dip frog?
I worked in a chicken plant called Tyson. So I'm real particular about my chicken, okay? In fact, I eat very little chicken.
He likes his nuts.
Okay? The only chicken that ever gets in my freezer is what they give me at CAM, our food bank. They give me chicken, and I usually end up passing it on to my sister, and she'll make me something else.
What the issue is she watched that Tyson video that was released, and it was how they treat the chickens. It glorified her to a point to where she can no longer ever eat a chicken again.
Yeah, well, see, I just happen to know that I worked from the hang line to the pack out line and everything in between when I worked at Tyson. Okay, I even ended up working for the USDA part of Tyson. And the things that I saw go on in that plant appalled me to no end. But I had to see it from beginning to end. And I'm telling you what, my cousin worked there too, and we rode together. And he come out one night carrying a bunch of, I think 3 bags of fully cooked, frozen chicken tenders. And I asked him before he got in the car, and I said, where do you plan to put that? He said, I'm going to take it home. I'm going to take it home and feed the kids. I said, no, you're not. You walking? He said, what do you mean? I said, that ain't no Tyson chicken ever going to be allowed in this here car. I might work here, but they don't feed me like family. And I'm telling you, I ain't putting that stuff in this car. Now, you can either take it over there and throw it in the dumpster and get a ride home, or you can walk, whichever is your choice. And he went and threw the chicken tenders away. I have seen things go on in that plant that nobody knows. I was working in the box room, and I got my boxes, and I fold them on a stainless steel table. When I picked up the first box and opened it and tapped it on the table, out came roach eggs. I condemned that pallet. They brought me another pallet, and the same thing happened.
You're grossing me out.
USDA. I called USDA to the box room. I showed the USDA man, and I shut the Tyson plant down for nearly 10 days because every single box in the box room got hauled off and incinerated, and the whole place had to get sterilized and all new boxes put in. But how many people didn't even pay attention to those things when they was folding them boxes.
Oh, look at that horsefly on the rock. Woohoo.
Yeah.
That
And
sucker's huge.
And that's just one of the horror stories I can tell you. But I worked there, and no, there's no such thing as tossing food in my house, and never will be.
I don't eat chicken because I like beef better. Mhm.
I prefer. Guess what I got in my freezer?
I've got pet chickens. I won't eat my pets either. I won't even eat eggs. So yeah.
Yeah. Guess what I got in my freezer? I got buffalo.
I'm gonna be giving you my address, and I'll be sending you $50, and you're gonna be sending me some next month.
No, I only got 1 pound of buffalo.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, somebody gave me a whole pound of ground buffalo.
Well, tell that person I want 10 pounds, and I'll pay for every pound.
I think they got it from Cam.
From a can.
CAM, our Christian Action Ministry food bank.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought you said it was a can. I was about to say that's no, thank you.
No, they got it from CAM. Something where out here we got a buffalo farm, and every now and then they slaughter buffaloes. What they don't use is steaks and prime cuts. They ground into ground beef and donate it to our local food bank. So every now and then when we go to the food bank, we get a 1 pound roll of bison.
Kathy, you should just join panel with us and talk with us. It'd be a lot easier. Oh, we lost Wendy. Uh-oh.
My husband won't let me watch how they do beef. So he'll keep being able to eat steak, I'm sure. Yeah. Most people, once they work in those plants, the people that work there, except a lot of people didn't catch the things that I catch, right? I've lost my lighter.
It's right beside your pipe.
Probably. Thank you.
You're welcome. That was the last thing you used was your pipe, so I knew it was right there by it.
You're correct. You're 100% correct. Okay.
I do the same thing, so everybody that has a pipe does that.
I'm in the total dark here. Okay, beside here, there's no light back here in front of me. Okay, I just got a light. I got a little fluorescent light that'll hang on the bottom of this shelf. Okay, so the light will actually be behind the computer facing me. I just ain't got the wherewithal to get down on the ground and screw it up to the bottom of the shelf. Otherwise, I have to move 4 milk crates out and get behind there and do it, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I'm waiting for Dennis to get here. He's going to work on Mom's house during the day. Okay, and tearing that down. But at the evening time, he's going to come over here and help me with my kitchen. Okay. Let me unhook here a minute, unplug. I'm going to show you my kitchen. Okay. I told you I live in a little bitty tiny trailer. Well, when you see my kitchen, now it's cluttered right now. Okay. Because I have no space. Okay. When you get up here and look at it, see if I can bring it up here. This shelf here, that's all the wider it is. And it slopes this way going up the wall. So you can't, it's not square. It's not like I can hang a shelf here because that's a window actually. Okay.
Yeah.
But for kitchen, I've got a sink here, a sink here. I have no space, no counter space. I have no room back here. There's really not that much there. But my dirty dishes, my dishes. I have someone that comes and washes my dishes about once a month, and mostly what I have is salad bowls that I get when I get my salads every week.
That's what I use as bowls. I don't have any normal bowls. All the
Yeah.
bowls I have used to be salad bowls.
Well, I bought these. See, every Tuesday I get 2 of these. One's filled with fruit and one's filled with salad, and I eat on it for 3 or 4 days. Okay.
Yep, same thing that I do.
And because I feed all the policemen, sheriffs, and first responders, EMTs for Thanksgiving, these make really good take-home to-go bowls for them if they want to take some home. See, for Thanksgiving every year now, this will be what, the 4th or 5th annual time that I have cooked Thanksgiving dinner for all of the first responders in Branson, Hollister, and Forsyth. So I need those go boxes. Cost money, and sometimes they're hard to get. So I've been saving those plastic bowls. Oh, I have no light. No light. Okay. It's awful when you have to keep a flashlight on your desk to see your desk. But Dennis is going to come, and instead of me having 2 sinks, we're going to go down to 1 sink. And we're going to go to bring the counter all the way out to the width of the stove in both directions. More of an L shape, and put in some better cabinets underneath it. Because the wall back there slopes.
Not be staring down.
Huh?
Not be staring me down.
Oh. Oh my goodness, Nobby. We love it when you come in as animes. You are so cute. And you are so yeah. That's just so cute.
Yeah, it is.
I love that mountain in the back. That looks like some kind of Bob Ross type of painting. That's his style.
It does. It's got the little red cabin in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and a little bitty tree here. Oh, well, that tree can't stand alone. It needs one over here. Yeah. That looks like a Bob Ross style painting. I like that a lot. I could do that. I had an appointment one time, and I only had 30 minutes for my art class, okay, instead of an hour. I was going to have to be in and out because I had a very vital audition I had to go to.
Yeah.
But I had to finish the day's painting, and it was a landscape that day. Oh, honey, I went in, and before everybody else got their materials out, I'd done finished my painting and was leaving. 10 minutes to paint a painting. I just opened up the tubes, painted right out of the dang bottles. That one, it was supposed to be a self-portrait. That's what it was. We was to draw a self-portrait. Well, my self-portrait was a waterfall and some trees and some rocks and some bushes and woods. Didn't take long to paint that when you do it with the Bob Ross style and a 2-inch brush. In no time at all, it was finished.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Everybody in the class was like, huh? What? Of course, I didn't go back to college to take art until I was, over 50. But they offered me this thing called a grant to go back to school. So I did. $2,700. And to go back to school, well, you're going to pay me to go to school. I'm going to go. But I wasn't going for no degree. I was going to find out if I knew what I knew. So I took philosophy.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I took art. And I took, I took drama. I took, it was supposed to be the highest level of speech class. I took that. Of course, I only had 4 years of speech under my belt. So I took a high level speech class to find out that I was the only one in there practically that had any experience or had taken a class before. So I became kind of like the role model for how you do a speech, an example, because I'd give my speech and people would understand what it takes to give a good speech. And I liked that class. And of course, drama class, I took that to be just to do drama, period. And I've been doing drama since I was 3 years old on a stage dancing and with my dad's band, okay, being cute. Okay? I've been cute a long time. So, we'd go dancing, okay? Mama and I'd go out there. Dad's in the band. He's playing guitar and singing. He's the lead singer. Anyway, they would turn around and I'd start dancing because they just came out with them, the Watusi. Yeah. And the hip hop and the mashed tater. I'd been learning all them dances from watching American Bandstand. So, and I took dancing classes too. I started dancing school when I was 3 years old. And by the time I was 7, I was teaching the 3-year-olds how to do dance. So I loved it. So I'd get out there, there'd be jukeboxes be playing, and I'd just get out there in the dance floor all by myself, and I'd just start dancing. And my mama, she sat there and she turned around and grabbed a quarter and flipped a quarter out on the dance floor. Next thing I know, there's quarters coming from every single booth in that there restaurant, bar. Yeah. And I found out I could make money, and all I had to do was dance, have fun. And I did. Every night, every Friday and Saturday night. I was with my mom and daddy at whatever club he was playing at, and I'd get out there and dance, and I'd make money because my mama would start it. She'd slip that first quarter across the floor. Mm-hmm. And then my grandpappy, he owned a restaurant. Yeah. It was Landers Cafe out on T Highway in the Lake of the Ozarks. Okay. And my grandpa was a really, really, really good cook. And he was a really good teacher. That man taught, I was barely 5 years old when he taught me how to carry 4 plates on one arm. And
there she is.
And how to carry 4 glasses in one hand. You know what? That's impressive when a kid does that can't barely see over the table. But I could do it. And I did it. And I made tips. So by the time I was 7 years old, I knew how to make money. You know, it was a family-owned restaurant. It wasn't slave labor. Daddy put me in the restaurant at lunchtime because that way he'd keep an eye on me. And I was having fun. I mean, my character.
Nobby's back in the
Alrighty.
background.
My personality is just one of those that y'all know. Y'all done experienced it several times. Right? So it's a wonderful thing to be able to affect people's lives with nothing more than an attitude and some words.
Oh, look. Oh, Wendy, Nobby's in the back, too.
Yeah. I'll shut up, you guys. If you don't want me to, I won't.
Oh, no, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just letting Wendy know that Nobby said he's in the back chat.
I don't want to take over Wendy's live stream, and I think that's what I was doing, even though I got a stream to mine, and I really don't want to do that. I think that's
No, you were having a conversation with Kathy.
I have issues, so it doesn't
Huh?
with each other's.
It's a good thing
But
because
I have
she's.
connectivity issues anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can barely hear you. You're a robot. What she's trying to say, Mona, is that she's having connection issues, and it's actually good that you're talking and keeping everybody entertained.
Okay, well then I'll just keep on doing my ranting. All right,
Yeah.
that's all right with y'all.
Well, Kathy's down there in
why
chat
not?
talking to you.
Kathy said, Mona, I was listening. All right. Okay, then I'll go back to there where I was. So I stayed with my granddaddy and grandma and grandpa every summer. Actually, I stayed with two. I didn't have a grandma on my dad's side, but I did have a grandpa. And on my mother's side, I had my grandma and my grandpa. Well, we had a big old garden out back of the restaurant. Grandpa growed his own hogs, butchered his own cows, and we had 2 cows that had to be milked every morning at 4 a.m. And by the time I was 7 years old, okay, I went to the milk barn by myself, and I milked 2 cows. Grandpa would stay at home, get everything ready for lunch in the restaurant that he needed to, and he would come down. We'd pick up the milk, put the milk cans on the truck. We'd drive that truck around, and we'd pick up all the other farmers' milk, put it on the milk truck, drive it into Versailles, Missouri, where we would dump it at the milk house. And we would get clean out and wash all the empty cans. And then the next morning, we'd do it all over again, and we'd deliver them people clean cans or empty cans and pick up full cans. And did that every 3 days. Every 3 days, we picked up milk. And
Ooh la la!
yeah, but we learned
Nobby
a
and
lot
his
of.
legs.
Oh, I'm back. On my legs.
Oh, Kathy, the cream. The cream. Oh my goodness, hon. See, I got to milk the cow. So one of the good things about having it milking every day is you kind of get a relationship with the cows. I only had 2. And also I get my breakfast first. I get it right like this. No, yeah. Me and the cat. We had a barn cat. So me and the cat got breakfast while I was milking. I love my milk, but I like it warm, straight out of the udder. It's the best milk I've drank, period. Oh, Bonnie, you're here for trivia. It's Wendy's having connection problems. I don't think we're going to be able to play trivia, darling. I'm sorry about the title there. I thought maybe we was going to play trivia tonight, but Wendy's having some real connection issues.
I could put trivia on. I could start some trivia.
No, trivia will be on.
Will be on.
We can't hear you. You're cutting out again.
Yeah.
I guess type it in chat or something.
Okay, guys.
Yeah,
So
Vic BC Live. There you go.
yeah.
That's where trivia happens. We do trivia over here once in a while when we're bored and we miss trivia because he's not doing trivia. But that's not every night. There's going to be trivia over there tonight, right? Friday night, isn't that trivia night?
Should be.
Nice,
Yep.
nice. Yeah, that'll be over on VIX in about an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his channel in the chat for you, Bunny
No,
B.
actually, 4 minutes. In 4 minutes.
Oh, in 4 minutes? Yeah, but the first couple rounds are just kind of boring.
I like
For
those
me,
rounds.
anyways.
I don't know. I have to do.
Very...
I got to do it when he starts because of the fact that if I don't get through but a couple of games. It's late where he's at,
Well,
and it gets real late, and I can't stay. So I usually only play about the first 2 games. So time issue for me. So
yeah.
I'll see you guys all over at VIX. All right.
All righty.
Okay. Love you all. And next time, hey guys, from my place over there, if you're over there on More Moments,
There is still 4 minutes.
Okay, come join us on VIX in about 4 minutes. The link is in the chat. And we would love to have you come on over and join us for trivia night. It's fun. And there's a possibility that you could win a pretend car or you could win a pretend boat. But there is, as night goes on, there's a possibility of putting some money in your pocket.
Yeah, or you can put real money in your pocket by winning a round. Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And they even do a hashtag once in a while. And if you type in that hashtag, it puts you in a drawing to win $10. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do 2 of those hashtags a night, and they have 2, at least one paying round. But they've been doing 2 of them.
Yep.
Yeah. So, guys,
don't worry about ever taking over my stream because I'm just because somebody talks more one night means nothing.
All righty, dear.
Can you resend the link because they didn't see it? It doesn't show for them for some reason. Go ahead and pin it at the top of the chat so that she can see that. Bunny B don't see the link.
Yep, I will.
Oh wow, I like that, Nobby. That's really.
I could go to sleep to that. I could sit here and meditate to that.
Man, if I had a copy of that video right there, I could use my projector and put that on my wall, and that would look so cool behind me on the wall.
Oh yes, it's like a multicolored lava lamp.
Ooh, I'd like to have that in animes as my background on animes. That would be really cool.
Oh, isn't that cool? Oh yeah, you can just keep that up, Nobby. We'll sit there and look at that one. That one's really, really awesome. Oh yeah, you can just keep that up, Nobby. We'll sit there and look at that one. That one's really, really awesome. Oh yeah, you just keep that up.
Uh-oh.
We'll sit there and look at that one.
We can hear ourselves through Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of YouTube going on my phone.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
working
here it
really
goes.
well on my phone, YouTube.
Yeah, trivia is starting right now. It's starting right now.
Okay.
So
all right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to work on some of these settings because my phone is getting better than my hotspot. Like only one of them owns a signal. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to mess with some settings from Verizon.
Well, let's go over to. I'm going over there. So, all right, I'll see you over on VIX
tomorrow night.
All right,
and I'll be at VIX. All right.
Have a good night.
It's morning, isn't it?
What,
See you guys.
What, Nobby?
Morning.
I can't hear Nobby. What? Okay. Didn't get to hear him. All right. Bye.